Good morning, dear students. Now we see Standard 9th, Unit 20. The topic of the unit is Organ System in Animals. Living organisms are evolved from the simplest form to the complex level of organization. Cells are the basic fundamental units of an organism. These are grouped to form tissues, and the tissues into organs, and the organs form the organ systems, forming an entire organism. Now we see the organ system in animals. Integumentary system, skeletal system, muscular system, nervous system, circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, reproductive system, sensory system, endocrine system. These are some of the organ system in the animal body. Now we see the organs and the functions of the organ system. The organs of integumentary system is skin and the skin glands, and the function is protection and the excretion. Organs of muscular system are muscle fibers, and the function is contraction and relaxation resulting movements. Organs of nervous system is brain, spinal cord and the nerves, and the function is conduction of nerve impulses. Organs of circulatory system are heart, blood and blood vessels, and the function is transportation of respiratory gases, nutritive substances and waste products. Organs of respiratory system is respiratory tract and the lungs, and the function is breathing. Organs of digestive system is digestive tract and digestive glands, and the function is digestion, absorption and digestion. The organs of excretory system is kidneys, uterus, urinary bladder and urethra, and the function is elimination of nitrogenous waste products. Organs of reproductive system is testes and ovary, and the function is gamete formation and development of secondary sexual characters. Organs of sensory system is eyes, nose, ears, trunk and the skin, and the function is sight, smell, hearing, taste and touch. Organs of endocrine system is pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pancreas, pineal, body, thymus, reproductive glands, and the function is coordinates the function of all the organ systems. Now we see the next topic, human digestive system. The food we eat contain not only simple substances like vitamins and minerals, but also complex substances such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. The body cannot use these complex substances unless they are converted into simple substances. The 5 stages of nutrition process that include ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and digestion. The process of nutrition begins with the intake of food, that is called ingestion, and the breakdown of large complex insoluble food molecule into small, simpler soluble and diffusible particle by the action of digestive enzyme, that is called as the digestion. Parts of the body concerned with the digestion of food form the digestive system. The digestive system consists of two sets of organs, that are alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal is a passage starting from the mouth and the ending with the anus. The digestive system, the digestive glands associated with the alimentary canal are the salivary glands, gastric glands, pancreas, liver and the intestinal glands. Now we see the structure of alimentary canal. What is alimentary canal? Alimentary canal is a muscular coiled tubular structure. It consists of mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. Now we see the one by one. First one is the mouth. The mouth leads into the buccal cavity. It is bound by two soft, movable upper and lower lips. The buccal cavity is a large space bounds above the above by the palate, below by the throat, and on the sides by the jaws. The jaws bear teeth. Now we see the types and the number of and the functions of the teeth. There are four types of teeth: incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. There are 8 incisors, 4 canines, 8 premolars, and 12 molars. The function of incisors are cutting and biting. Functions of the canines are tearing and piercing. Functions of the premolars are crushing and grinding. Functions of the molars are crushing, grinding, and mastication. Now we see the dental formula. The dental formula represents the number of different type of teeth present in each half of a jaw. The type of teeth are denoted as incisors, canine, premolars, and molars. The dental formula for milk teeth is 10 into 2, that is equal to 20. The dental formula for the permanent teeth is 16 into 2, that is equal to 32. Now we see the salivary glands. 3 pairs of salivary glands are present in the mouth cavity, that are parotid glands, sublingual glands, and submaxillary or submandibular glands. The salivary glands secrete a viscous fluid that is called as the saliva, approximately 1.5 liters per day. Now we see tongue. The tongue is a muscular sensory organ which helps in mixing the food with the saliva. The taste buds on the tongue help to recognize the taste of the food. Now the next one is the pharynx. The pharynx is a membrane-lined cavity behind the nose and mouth that connect them to the esophagus. It serves as a pathway for the movement of food from mouth to the esophagus. Next one is the esophagus. Esophagus, the third pipe, is a muscular membranous canal about 22 centimeter in length. It conducts food from pharynx to the stomach by peristalsis produced by the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the muscular walls of the alimentary canal. And the next part is stomach. The stomach is a wide J-shaped muscular organ that is located between the esophagus and the small intestine. The gastric glands present in the inner walls of the stomach that secretes the gastric juice. The gastric juice is a colorless, highly acidic, containing mucus, hydrochloric acid, and the enzymes renin and pepsin. And the next one is small intestine. The small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is a long coiled tube measuring about the 5 to 7 meter. It comprises 3 parts, that is duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum. The small intestine serves both for digestion and absorption. Now the next part is liver. It is the largest digestive gland of the body, which is reddish brown in color. It is divided into 2 main lobes, right and left lobes. On the undersurface of the liver, gallbladder is present. Now we see the functions of the liver. The liver controls the blood sugar and amino acid levels. It synthesizes fetal red blood cells that produces fibrinogen and prothrombin that is used for clotting of blood. It destroys red blood cells. It stores iron, copper, vitamin A and D. It produces heparin. The liver excretes toxic and metallic poisons. It detoxifies substances including drugs and alcohol.